Hey, we want to welcome you not to a principal's podcast today, but to a special edition of our Topper Club Awards. For the last several years, we've been able to do this in person, but more recently, because of COVID-19, we've had to do these things virtually. Students who have their names read off today during this presentation will be able to receive their certificate or their pin or their award on Monday in the main office. For me to explain to you a little bit about the Topper Club Awards, uh, it recognizes students in our school who have over a 3.75 GPA for an entire quarter. And this is each of those quarters equal to an entire year. And first year winners receive a certificate for that accomplishment. Second year winners receive an academic letter. Third year winners receive a pin. And fourth year winners have an academic medal for graduation. Just to take a moment to explain all this to you, is that when we have these presentations that take place at school, we usually are talking about our National Merit Scholars, our Harvard Book Award winners, our Yale Club Award winners, and any other MIT awards that have been presented. Some of those awards have not been presented over the last 2 years, and we're hoping that those schools and those initiatives will get back on our books for next fall. There's nothing better than bringing the entire school together for this celebration. And it's unfortunate that we are unable to do so again this year, but we look forward to the time in which we can have the entire school in an assembly where we can talk about our academic success, including our core value awards, where we can bring everyone back to talk about the students in our building that do so many great things and to be recognized for our school. So today, Mr. Hyam, Mrs. Bondi, and myself are going to go through our presentation of each grade level and those students who have been eligible for this award. So we will begin with our 10th grade.
So up first is our first year certificate for 10th grade. We have Noah Badovic, Lillian Beal, Megan Bender, Aiden Blumel, Charles Brock, Andrew Bruce, Colson Christie, Jocelyn Coles, and Ewan Davis.
We also have first year certificate winners for 10th grade, Catherine Dawson, TJ Desapeta, Eve Downs, Julia Ellington, Matthew Evans, Carson Frost, Rebecca Fullerman, Derek Gallinick, and Cole Gallagher.
Julia Gerke, Clara Giddings, Tyler Gideon, Robert Haller, Eden Hodder, Parker Hegrat, Jacob Hines, Daniel Joquin, Charlotte Johns.
Ray Kowalik, Mackenzie Kilpeck, Ryan Kleinhens, Jennifer Kogosek, Nicole Krakora, Morgan Kuzma, Grace Legan, Lauren Lester, Jacob Machuzak.
Tyler Malloy, Quentin Marker, Braden Maruna, Brianna Massey, Isabel May, Emma McCartney, Madison McCurdy, Timothy Molesky, Brooke Mish.
Alexandria Mull, Jillian Morrison, Bria Ogent, Alex Peterson, Madison Prims, Kaylin Rentz, McKenna Ricketts, Megan Roby, Elizabeth Rockenberger.
We also have Grace Romanoff, Andrew Schmauder, Elizabeth Schneider, Catherine Schuler, Finn Snyder, Samuel Sonkrat, Matthew Sopchak, Tegan Sprague, and Chelsea Stanish.
Olivia Sudneck, Nathan Szynski, Jaden Tarantino, Doris Taucher, Hannah Toth, Skylar Toth, Gray Tominski, Abigail Whitehead, Luke Wolf.
And more first-year certificate winners in 11th grade, James Ambrose, Chloe Brewster, Cecilia Crowley, Molly Evans, Salvador Guerrero Lopez, Hallie Hemley, Ashley Manning, Kyle Smith, Anna Wolcott. and then as well as Abigail Robleski.
Top Club second year letters: Madeline Ashley, Nathan Bender, Lucy Bourne, Abigail Carson, Chloe Cathan, Jordan Svelbar, Sarah Douglas, Nathan Eads, Amelia Esquivel.
And then Ethan Faber, James Fletcher, Annabelle Frieden, Noah Gerlika, Christopher Goodrich, Natalie Hajar, Molly Hamulak, Cecilia Henderson, Charlotte Herbrook.
Megan Hoynes, Alexi Yankee, Mason Yankee, Aiden Kingery, Jeremy Kozer, Anna Landis, Elena Lavo, Thomas Liebhart, and Josie Lococo.
Tyler Mann, Ella McCloskey, Paige Nels, Emily Knorr, Nayeli Orozco, Amy O'Brien, Noah Poller, Kyle Palovich, and Stella Parrish.
Isha Patel, Justin Phillips, McKenna Roby, Adriana Samargia, Vincent Schmidt, Jacob Schneider, Mackenzie Schumann, Eric Sivula, Maggie Slack.
Keely Sneak, Rachel Sukup, Skylar Spots, Allison Stupai, Julianne Sweet, Brinley Zillet, Alice Taddy, Melody Wilkinson, Natalie Zemba, and Madison Zambori.
Topper Club first year certificate, 12th grade, Madison Clegg, Jack Horton, Ashley Meesit, Riley Robinson.
Alora Bogart, Jana Bogart, Carissa Clark, Ella Cole, Luke Dannison, Brody Dotson, Grace Dushan, Grace Fisak, and Grace Gartner.
Victoria Holtz, Derek Mardula, Deidre Sonkrantz, Claire Szynski.
Our third year pin winners, 12th grade, Josie Akins, Lauren Alexander, Charlotte Bennett, Gianna Brickman, Daniel Briel, Samantha Brown, Julia Carter, Madeline Christie, Quinn Coughlin.
Angelina Durazik, Jack Dvorak, Brianna Eben, Quentin Fedak, Sierra Feller, Shay Finger, Vaughn Fink, Morgan Fisher, Carly Fleiter.
Christopher Gerke, Melissa Gideon, Isabella Glouser, Julia Gray, Marissa Hauser, Alexis Jackson, Joseph Joquin, Maxwell Kubaki, Zane Coonley.
Sebastian Marker, Kyle Mirande, Alex McDonald, Brooke McKelvey, Michael Molesky, Audrey Nelson, Olivia Nelson, Matthew Organischek, Paige Patrick.
Liam Richards, Georgia Ryandow, Simon Rodriguez, Nicole Ciesick, Lindsay Sharp, Emma Silk, Catherine Snyder, Leah Ward, Jessica Zaller. And then Sierra Zarcone and Bradley Zemanek.
So this is a really exciting time. When we were able to do this in person, it's really intentional. The kids are walking up, and it's a great celebration of not only our academic achievements, but also recognizing our core values. We have each year, and we'll do this at the end of the school year, we'll recognize those students who are the best culmination of our core values for each grade level. It's an exciting thing. It's an exciting award because it's like saying Mr. and Mrs. Hilltopper. They're the ones in their class that best represent our school with the values that we hold so close to us. So I'm going to stop sharing this presentation, and then we're going to come back to each of us. This is Thanksgiving. It's been a very, very busy first 3 months of the year, and I guess I'm really proud of not only Mrs. Bondi, Mr. Hyam. I mean, we would just walk through close to 150 names, and it's never easy for someone new to learn names. And then Mr. Hyam has always um, struggled at times with pronouncing, especially various names, and he did an extraordinary job today. And we make light of that because of our earlier podcast back in the day when we were having cahoots every single day. It was funny to hear some of the different things that were coming up. But this is an opportunity for us to show gratitude in today's week in reflection, which I feel like we just wrote one, but we have another one that's coming out. We are going to be celebrating Thanksgiving, giving thanks. And I'm grateful for both Mrs. Bondi and Mr. Hyam. They are my close friends here at this school. We are very tight, and I want to thank them for all that they do to celebrate the little things of our staff and also our students. I want to thank our students and our staff for just continuing to be themselves in the midst of this unknown, but for their continuous creativity and their kindness to one another.
Yeah, it's that time of year and really causes a lot of reflection. When I was reflecting, earlier in the week on all the things I'm thankful for, Mr. Hyman, Mr. Murray were definitely at the top of my list. It's been, it's a year where you expected things to kind of start out more normal than they have. I think we're slowly progressing towards normal, whatever normal is at this point. But just a lot of shifting and constant changes and transitions and everything else. And again, another part of my list includes parents, because working with and being able to lean on different parents, and work with parents to try and find solutions for each individual kid at times. It's such a key role that every parent plays, and being able to communicate efficiently with parents and collaborate together. It's so important. And I just want to thank all the parents.
At this time, with the pandemic still, unfortunately, full strength for many of us that we're facing on a daily basis, it's easy for everyone to make excuses, but you could see today with the number of students that we recognize, they're not making excuses. They're still working hard. They're making unbelievable gains in the classroom and out in the world and the community that we share here in Chardon. So it's extremely exciting. It seems like yesterday, Mr. Murray, that it was almost 6 months ago that we met Miss Bondi, and decided that she was going to be part of the team. And it's been a wonderful team. They say when you're having fun, time flies, and time is really flying by. We're almost near the end of November, getting down to the crunch time, believe it or not, before the end of the semester. So it's extremely important to take this break that we all need. I think we will all agree it's time to catch our breath, spend time with the family, catch up with things. I think we'll all be busy a little bit on Friday night, but outside of that, rejuvenate our batteries and get ready for the home stretch here before the end of the first semester.
So in closing, first 13 years of my life, I taught senior theology. And so there was a section on love that I taught. And there are many forms of love. And the more that you learn about languages and you learn about where the word comes from, it's important to understand what that word means. So obviously we use the word so frequently, and we can say that, we love technology, or we love a sporting team, or we love our car, or we love a friend, or we love our mom, and we have different forms. So when we use the form of love, we can use it in a way that shows that we are true appreciation and care and commitment. And there's a different appreciation. So when we say today that we love our students and our staff, we're saying it in a way that shows so much how much we support and care for their what they give and what they receive. So we love our staff and we love our students and we love our families. It's a different form of love compared to how we love our own personal children and our own spouses and our own personal families, but it's a similar form of appreciation, because that is what we do best, in the sense that we care for our kids. No one questions our heart. So with that, we want to take this opportunity to give thanks, but to also appreciate all those in front of us and to express our love. So peace and love to all of you and your families this weekend, and not only in just the weekend, but for the rest of this school year and season. Many blessings, and go Toppers.
Go Toppers.
Go Toppers, beat West Holmes.